What's up, guys? Travis Walsh here, and one of the things that I've always loved about childhood was stuff like that. Inspector Gadget. Watching television retro, there's a lot of things on there that I thought I would never see again, and one of them had to be Goosebumps. For those of you who don't know what Goosebumps is, Goosebumps was a very popular children's horror show, if you can believe that, and books, novel series back in the 1990s when I was growing up, when I was just a small boy. And they always were. They were written by R.L. Stine, and they've had such. I mean, R.L. Stine made millions out of this book. I mean, really, hard to believe, but it was the Harry Potter and the Twilight of the 1990s. It was everything you could ever want, because growing up, I grew up with YTV back when YTV was actually good, and one of the things that I loved was the two things that always used to come on that, ironically, I was never allowed to watch because my parents were just so strict about that sort of thing, was Are You Afraid of the Dark and Goosebumps. Goosebumps was one of the greatest book series, novel series of all time, and then they transferred it to television. And you've had The Haunted Mask, The Living Dummy, Terror Tower. I mean, there were so many great novels about it. And now, not only that, coming up on Friday, for those of you who get Television Retro, they're bringing back one of the greatest shows of all time, which is Goosebumps. And they'll be having the Haunted Mask and the Haunted Mask 2. And I tell you what, back in the day, you just had nightmares about this kind of thing, because it was the Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street for kids. The thing about the show that I loved so much was the kids were our age. They were our age. Small kids, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 years old, growing up, and you connected with the characters and what they went through during these type of things. Horrorland was one of them, and Return to Horrorland, that really became a very popular video game for the computer. And growing up, you also connected with the characters. Some were annoying, some were lovable, some of them you just wish to God they would just survive the type of thing that they were going through, especially during the Haunted Mask. It's just the nostalgia you feel when you read these things and you watch these television shows. It doesn't matter how old you are. You could be 40 years old watching your old favorite shows that you watched when you were a kid. And truly, Goosebumps was a series that, like I said before in an earlier video, it will never be replaced. No matter who tries, or you're going to fail. Because, like I said, those things are only good once, and they'll never come again. So if you're going to watch it and enjoy it. I'm Travis Walsh, and that's the way it is.